So now, I think we've demonstrated in these examples that both sides do the literal exact same thing.
More than I realized before we started this discussion.
Yeah.
I was leaning in the direction of seeing parallels, but again, inside the left-wing bubble, everyone on the right, they're either terrorists and insurrectionists, or they'll answer the poll saying theocrats, or all three.
Yeah.
And they'll answer the poll saying, yes, I support that.
Yeah.
Kind of like the conservative religious people who are like, no, we don't support religious terrorism. We don't do religious terrorism, but we get why it's happening.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to diss those people.
So the right is like full of these like theocratic, like Duggar family, like weirdos, like having the weirdest form of Christian sex and like having 1,000 guns and reading their Bible over a science book, and the left is like these cross-dressing like pedophilic soy latte drinking, like vegan PETA activists.
It's the mindset of division. It's the mindset that tries to take people and break them into little like organic bubbles.
Yeah, and I think what we're trying to say, really, at the crux of this, is just be cynical as shit, like Eric and I. Just be cynical. Like when the other side does something, be like, those sons of, like, right? Just be like, wow, what a bunch of a-holes. But be fair. Your side does something, be like, yeah, we're kind of dicks here.
Well, like the safe space thing, where I've seen literal safe spaces, and it's one thing to call for an environment where people are not bullied and abused and insulted needlessly. It's another thing to basically only be comfortable when you hear words that don't hurt you. Like, there's a level of intolerance on the other side, or at least it leads to intolerance, where if these people go out into the public space, they can't function. The only way they can function then is to basically silence people that they disagree with. And I have seen this happen. I've seen them try to do this. I don't want to, doing most of my ministry work on a college campus, it's inevitable you run into these people. And ironically enough, they usually come out when the people on the right, are coming out and being equally intolerant from the other side. So you've got the extremists just lobbing nukes at each other, and everyone in the middle just looks at both of these sides and they're like, what is wrong with these people?
And for some reason, the average person is like, well, I guess I have to choose a side. It's like, don't choose. Like, take a little bit out, take the reasonable stuff out of both camps, whatever that is. And I know there are people listening being like, the other side has no reasonable points. Calm down. There are certain things. It's okay to be like, I am very left. I'm very left. I'm socialist more than I'm Democrat. And even I can look over at the other side and being like, okay, they got some things that I actually do kind of like.